Most toxic anime couples. Top 7 most unhealthy relationship in anime. We talk about romance anime on this channel all the time. Seriously, just look at our videos, you'll see how many of them are about romance and anime relationships, but this is the first time we'll be talking about the dark side. Yes, that's right, the video will be talking about some of the most toxic and unhealthy relationships in the anime medium. I'm sure you can already think of a couple of them. Let's see if you can guess which anime relationships we'll be talking about here in this video. Makoto and Kotonoha School Days.
なんで桂さんと一緒なのよ。帰って。お願いだからもう誠に付きまとわないで。違うんだ世界。何が違うって言うのよ。桂さんと別れたんじゃなかったの？私に子供ができた途端、今度は私を捨てるの？それは。やめてってば。
Starting from number 7, the first one we have is Makoto and Kotonoha from School Days. Now, School Days is notorious for being an unusually bad anime, but if there is one anime that features the true darkness of toxic relationships, then this is the one. Guys, when I say it's dark, I mean it. The story starts off rather normally. There is a high school guy who has a crush on an introverted girl with long hair. Luckily, his friend, another girl, finds out about his crush and helps him talk to her. He does, and she accepts his confession. By this point, it's all good. However, the friend who helped him get this girl ends up making a move on the guy. He reciprocates, and it doesn't stop there. All the episodes from the first one onwards are about him turning into a cold-hearted man whore. He sleeps with just about anyone and even starts denying his girlfriend's existence. No wonder it ends with 2 deaths and 1 mentally crippled girl.
全然状況分かってないんだけど。
ねえ。ここで私とエッチしてくんない？
は？
Number 6, Natsuo and Rui, domestic girlfriend. Moving on, we have another love triangle. It's domestic girlfriend, and this one involves 2 sisters and their step-brother. I don't even know where to begin with this. Okay, so the story goes like this. There's a high school student named Natsuo who has a crush on his teacher. He loves her, but it wasn't going to work out. And so when his friend takes him to a mixer, he doesn't think twice when a short-haired beauty invites him to take her V-card. Honestly, who would say no to that? But as it later turns out, this girl whom he hooked up with is going to be his stepsister. And not just that, the teacher he had a crush on is also going to be his stepsister. This makes things complicated. Both the girl he loves and the girl he slept with are now his stepsisters. Makes you wonder if they calm down and play family, but no. Relationships still sprout, and this manga maintains the dark and toxic narrative till the very end. The fan service is commendable though.
俺、犬が大好きなんだよね。
は？
ご主人様の言いつけ守っちゃってさ。あの瞳がゾクゾクするほど可愛いんだよな。
Number 5, Erika and Kuyuya, Wolf Girl and Black Prince. What if a wolf girl and a black prince were in a relationship? Or a better way to phrase it, would it be, what if a masochist and a sadist were in a relationship together? There's a girl named Erika who didn't want to look bad in front of her new group of friends, and so she lies about having a boyfriend. Kuyuya doesn't really mind, but he doesn't want her to be his girlfriend. He wants her to be his dog. Or that's how he put it, at least. Others may think of him as a gentleman, but he is actually a bad boy and a sadist. Still, Erika can't help but develop feelings for him, despite how he literally treats her like a dog. Talk about a masochist.
私たちは付き合っている。でも、お互いがお互いのかけがえのある。
Number 4, Mugi and Hanabi, Scums Wish. Next we have Mugi and Hanabi from Scums Wish. So what's the story behind them? For starters, they are dating each other and they do look like quite a couple to the outside world, but what others don't know is the basis of their relationship. The thing is, Hanabi loves their homeroom teacher while Mugi loves their music teacher. And to make matters worse, the homeroom teacher and the music teacher are in a relationship together. When Hanabi and Mugi learn that the ones they love each other, they decide to numb themselves by spending time with each other. It sounds comical, but it's actually pretty dark, especially since there's a lot of physical intimacy involved.
すごいユノ。
At number 3, we have Yuno and Yukiteru from the Future Diary. Now, everyone knows about Yuno. She is the classic yandere, and as you can expect, a relationship with a yandere can't be healthy. Our boy, Yukiteru, is a middle school student who keeps a diary. He doesn't have any real friends, but he does have imaginary friends. In the beginning, he doesn't think much of his imaginary friends, but then one day he finds out that his cell phone has notifications about what is going to happen that day. We're talking about details of the future, and it's not just him. His classmate Yuno is also getting these notifications. Before they know it, they are dragged into a deadly survival game with 10 other contestants. They either win or die. Luckily for Yukiteru, Yuno will be on his side, but not even in his wildest dreams could he have imagined that she would fall so obsessively in love with him.
そう。私が春日くんを許す代わりに、春日くんは大事なものを私に奪われるの。
At number 2, we have Akuno Hana, or Flowers of Evil. This is the kind of anime you recommend your friends when you want them to hate you. The story follows a boy named Takao and a girl named Sawa. It's their coming-of-age story as they try their best to preserve through the endless struggles of puberty. One day, Takao ends up finding the sportswear of a classmate. He has a crush on her, and as any degenerate kid would do, he ends up stealing them. When the post-cringe clarity hits, he realizes what he has done, but by this point, it's already too late. As it turns out, he was noticed by someone. Yes, that's right, another girl from his class, someone named Sawa, knows about what he did. Perfect. She starts blackmailing him into playing along with her twisted fantasies, and well, let's just say it only gets crazier and more disturbing from there on out. The anime is truly horrific, but the manga is among the best coming-of-age stories there are.
指を噛まれたことはある？デンジ君の目が見えなくなっても、私の噛む力で、私だってわかるくらいに覚えて。
Number 1, Denji and Makima, Chainsaw Man. Finally, at number 1, we have Makima and Denji from Chainsaw Man. Don't get me wrong, guys, Denji is not a simp. He is a Chad, but the way Makima emotionally and psychologically manipulated him through the story and the way she made him totally dependent on her was the height of toxicity. Can we get much higher? No, we can't. Denji had a tragic life. It wasn't until Makima entered his life that he could finally escape all the poverty, loneliness. However, what exactly does she do to him? She shows all the rainbows and flowers to Denji, only to take them all away and leave him in a pit of despair. It's tragic, really, but what do you guys think? I'm sure you have a few other toxic anime couples in mind. Come on, let's talk about them in the comment section down below. As always, a like and subscribe will be most welcome. If you're feeling particularly giddy about these anime recommendations, that super thanks button is always ready to be pressed by you at any moment now. Yep, any and all support is genuinely appreciated, and with that said, I'll see you guys on my next video.